Hi folks, it's Swivel here from Thundermist Lure Company. It is great to see you. We are fishing open water again today, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. Okay, it is a frosty morning. We have got lots of ice in the river right now. The shoreline is icy, the water is cold, but the sun is just kind of coming up, peeking up over the clouds a little bit, and I've got a nice drift going here. The current is beautiful. It's a nice quiet morning. I love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, I actually had intentions of fishing with roe today, and the bait and the Thundermist bait pockets, which of course, in my hurry to leave today, I forgot the roe. That's okay. There's always plan B. So plan B is I'm going to bottom bounce a bead. So I took a look at the water. It's not the clear. It's clear. It's clear, but it's not crystal clear. So I went with a little bit of a larger bead, and I went with a natural color, like a caramel kind of color, and I pegged the bead with a toothpick just about an inch above the hook, and that's how I'm going to bottom bounce. And I've got a T-turn, of course. That's the key to this rig, is the T-turn, because that's going to keep me tangle free. That's the tangle-free 3-way swivel, and from the T-turn I've got two lines, one to a hook, one to a sinker, and I like to run the sinker line a little bit longer than the hook line. Helps me avoid snags. So that's going to be the technique this morning. It is a gorgeous morning. You can see with the shoreline there's a lot of snow. It's very cold, but the beauty of fishing for steelhead is, number one, the season is open all year here in on the Niagara River, and number two, what do I got here? I got a snag, or I got an ice cube. I think I got an ice cube because it's coming in, or maybe I got someone else's line. I don't know. I didn't feel a bite, so, and it's not coming in like a fish. Maybe we got our first ice cube. I don't know. I don't know what we got here. Someone's fishing line. I don't know. Now we're gonna keep filming because we're gonna take a look and see what it is I got. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. What have I got? Someone else's line by the looks of it. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm glad I kind of caught it, because, and if you ever come across stuff like this, by all means, get it out. There's my T-turn. Okay. So it's my sinker line that caught it. Okay. And you can see here, I've got someone else's line, so I'm just gonna bring this in. But yeah, if you ever come across this while you're fishing, by all means, get this line out of the water. I will wrap it up and I will take it with me and dispose of it properly when I get home. I will not leave this here hanging around. And this is a lot of line. Somebody lost a whole lot of line. So it's kind of a good thing I picked it up. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bottom bounce. There's icebergs floating around. It's a bit cold, but you know what? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous morning. And after ice fishing, this is kind of nice to take a break and do a little bit of open water fishing. And that's what I'm gonna do today. Right after I put this away and untangle it from my sinker, I'm gonna get back out there and start bottom bouncing. Okay. Now that's no fishing line. That was a nice, vicious pickup. Oh my God, did he ever hit that bead? What a beautiful, beautiful hit, just on the end of the drift there. And that's the thing with the beads, you gotta keep moving, because it's a reaction hit with the steelhead. They'll see it bouncing by and they just snap at it real quick, thinking that it's a salmon egg. Feels like a real nice fish. Oh man, I loved it. And the sun just came out nicely to warm up my hands, because of course I forgot my gloves right with my roe back at home. But that's okay. My hands feel pretty warm right now. Feels like a real nice fish. Hey, any fish this time of year are nice fish. Now I've got a 7-foot rod. Most people run longer rods. I like 7 to 7.5 foot, but traditionally 8 foot and longer for trout rods. But I just like the shorter rods, and I'm running the new Thunder braid today. I've got the 15-pound Thunder braid, which is super thin and super strong, And what I really like about it, it's now available in 300 yards spools, which is great. And then of course I'm running a long leader line to my T-turn. I've got about a 14-foot leader line of fluorocarbon, and then of course fluoro to my hook and to my sinker. And my sinker today is 1 ounce, a little bit heavier because it's a strong current, and I want to make sure that my bead gets down to the bottom quickly, and that I maximize the amount of time that my bead is in the strike zone. So that's why I went with the 1 ounce sinker. Sometimes I'll go ½ ounce, sometimes I'll go 3/4 ounce. It all depends on the current. But the 1 ounce today has done it, so I'm happy. I just take my time with this fish. You don't want to horse him in, and you know what? You want to enjoy the moment. I'm just going to release him anyway. But I like to at least get a look at this fish. Maybe a photo. Oh, that's a beauty. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful, beautiful fish. And he's feeling some drag. Now what happened after I got caught up in that line earlier, my sinker was so wrapped around they ended up cutting my line. So what I did is I just made my sinker line shorter as opposed to retying my whole rig. And this actually is the more traditional way to bottom bounce, with a short line to the sinker and a longer line to the hook. Okay, just take my time with home. Yeah, that's a nice steelhead right there. In amongst all the ice. Look at all the ice. I'm fighting the ice blocks. I'm fighting the fish. Oh man, that's great. Looks like he's hooked just in the side of the mouth, which is nice. Does not want to come in, folks. Okay. Oh, there we go. In the bag. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful steelhead. That just made my day right there, let me tell you. Don't get me wrong, I've been having fun ice fishing, catching smaller fish, but it's sure nice to get out in the open water. Look at that beautiful, beautiful trout. Nice colors on them. Steelhead are just amazing. Amazing, amazing. Strong. Okay, I need to grab a quick photo for our Facebook and Instagram friends, and then we're gonna take a close look at this beautiful steelhead and let him go. So, that was a real nice photo op, and he wants to go. That fish wants to go. Okay, we're gonna release it. Let's take a look at him. In amongst all the ice, floating ice cubes here. Oh, that water is super, super cold, as you can imagine. Oh, look at this fish. Look at that fish. I'll try not to handle him too much. But that's a beautiful, beautiful steelhead right there. Isn't that nice? Beautiful, beautiful fish. Okay, let's get him back in the water. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Made my day right there. Okay. Oh, ice cold. Okay. See you later, Mr. Steelhead. Now, one of the most important things, you gotta have a cloth with you, because when your hands get wet, they get super, super cold. At least if you keep them dry, you got half a chance of staying warm. But you know what, folks? Open water fishing, river fishing, cold weather, cold water fish. It's just a day out, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying nature, enjoying the weather, having a great day fishing. Fish bite, always a bonus. You know what, folks? I want to thank you ever so much for joining me on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, until next time, good luck and good fishing. I gotta get back out there and enjoy the rest of this day and keep